Hello and welcome to Prepspot. In this video we are going to know about one of the most significant developments in India's naval modernization strategy, the approval of a 63,000 crore rupees deal for 26 Rafale marine fighter jets from France. This deal, finalized on 9 April 2025, marks a historic step forward in our defense capabilities, as it is set to greatly enhance maritime security and operational readiness amid emerging challenges in the region. You may recall that our armed forces have been on a continuous journey of modernization, and this procurement forms a vital part of that narrative. In today's session, I will provide an in-depth examination of the background that led to this decision, the technical specifications that define the Rafale marine jets, and the strategic implications of this acquisition, while also touching upon its historical context and potential impact on our domestic defense manufacturing under the Make in India initiative. Let's begin with an overview of the background and context of the news. The decision to procure these fighter jets was not taken in isolation, it stems from an evolving strategic vision that has been decades in the making. Historically, as we modernized our naval aviation, the operational limitations of our existing carrier-based platforms, such as the MiG-29K fighters operating on INS Vikramaditya and INS Vikrant, became apparent. This gap in capability, along with the increasing complexities in our surrounding geostrategic environment, has prompted India to look for a more versatile, technologically advanced solution. The previous landmark agreement in September 2016 for 36 Rafale jets for the Indian Air Force, valued at 60,000 crore rupees, set the stage for the current discussions on a naval variant, underscoring our commitment to achieving superiority in both air and sea domains. Now, in exploring the origins and historical context of this deal, it is important to note that the concept of a maritime version of the Rafale was born out of the need to adapt and upgrade our aircraft carriers' capabilities. Our carriers, INS Vikramaditya and INS Vikrant, form the backbone of our naval operations, and the former, being a modified KIF-class aircraft carrier, and the latter, our first indigenous carrier, have pushed us to look beyond conventional solutions. The Rafale Marine is a variant specifically modified for carrier operations, with critical adaptations such as a reinforced undercarriage, an arrestor hook for safe landings, and specialized systems for catapult launches that make it ideally suited for this operational environment. This strategic shift highlights our determination to quickly bridge operational gaps while simultaneously paving the way for the future development of indigenous carrier-based fighters, like the twin-engine deck-based fighter currently under development by our Aeronautical Development Agency. In the realm of technical specifications, the Rafale Marine represents the pinnacle of modern fighter jet design. The aircraft, built by the renowned French company Dassault Aviation, is a twin-engine, canard delta-wing, multi-role fighter that embodies superior performance and versatility. Designed to operate in a carrier environment, this fighter boasts dimensions such as a wingspan of 10.90 meters, a length of 15.30 meters, and a height of 5.30 meters. It has an impressive maximum takeoff weight of 24.5 tons and an overall empty weight close to 10 tons. With a top speed reaching Mach 1.8, approximately 750 knots, and an operational ceiling of 50,000 feet, this jet is engineered for rapid deployment and high-stakes operations. Its fuel capacity is equally formidable, with an internal capacity of 4.7 tons and provisions for an additional 6.7 tons externally, ensuring extended missions without frequent refueling stops. The armament capabilities of the Rafale Marine are just as impressive, featuring the ability to carry up to 9.5 tons of external load distributed across 14 store stations, including heavy wet stations for fuel and weapons. This jet can be equipped with advanced missile systems such as the Meteor air-to-air missile, cruise missiles like the Scalp EG with over 300 km range, and anti-ship missiles like the Exocet AM-39 Block 2 Mod 2, in addition to precision-guided bombs and a 30mm cannon. The combination of these capabilities endows the aircraft with unparalleled omni-role capabilities, meaning it can effectively engage in air superiority, air defense, close air support, in-depth strikes, reconnaissance missions, and even nuclear deterrence operations when necessary. From a strategic viewpoint, the acquisition of these 26 Rafale Marine jets is a testament to our vision for a robust and modern maritime force. The jets are being procured under a government-to-government (G2G) deal with France, a method that often facilitates better terms and smoother negotiations between the two nations. The timing of the final approval by the Cabinet Committee on Security on 9 April 2025, coupled with the anticipated signing during the French Defense Minister's visit later this month, underlines the significance of this deal in the broader context of Indo-French defense cooperation. This acquisition is not merely an upgrade in terms of hardware, it is a strategic maneuver aimed at enhancing our maritime strike capabilities, particularly within the Indian Ocean region, where rising tensions and an evolving geopolitical landscape demand a state-of-the-art force ready to counter emerging threats from potential adversaries. An essential aspect of this deal lies in its economic and industrial implications. The offset obligations integral to the agreement require France to invest a percentage of the deal value back into our domestic defense sector. This clause is designed not only to facilitate technology transfer and enhance our manufacturing capabilities, but also to create jobs and stimulate economic growth. It aligns perfectly with the Make in India initiative, which is geared towards increasing self-reliance in defense production and reducing dependency on foreign suppliers. The potential for indigenous manufacturing of key components and the establishment of long-term maintenance and training facilities mean that this deal could have far-reaching benefits extending beyond immediate military needs, helping to bolster India's status as a global defense manufacturing hub. In discussing the timeline, it is important to appreciate the sequence of events that have culminated in this historic deal. The procurement process officially began with the Defense Acquisition Council granting acceptance of necessity on 13 July 2023. Following that, in December 2024, Navy Chief Admiral Dinesh K. Tripathi provided updates on the progress of the negotiations. Finally, the Cabinet Committee on Security gave its final nod on 9 April 2025. With the signing of the deal expected to take place during the imminent visit of the French Defense Minister later this month, the first batch of jets is projected to be delivered by 2029, and the full induction into service is planned for 2031. This timeline, while aggressive, underscores the critical nature of the enhancement of our naval capabilities and the urgent need to address both current operational gaps and future strategic challenges. The decision to invest in the Rafale marine jets also highlights the effectiveness of our strategic partnerships. The historical relationship between India and France in defense cooperation has been long-standing and mutually beneficial, with previous collaborations in areas such as the development of the Ariane space program and joint aerospace ventures. This deal extends that legacy, further strengthening our bilateral defense ties and establishing a framework for future cooperation in developing advanced technologies, particularly in the realm of high-performance jet engines and sophisticated avionics systems. The potential collaboration in areas such as joint development projects and co-production initiatives is set to reinforce our strategic autonomy while fostering an environment of innovation and technical excellence. Another noteworthy point is the operational flexibility that the Rafale marine jets will bring to our aircraft carriers. Both INS Vikramaditya and INS Vikrant will benefit from having a state-of-the-art fighter that is capable of a wide range of missions. The jets have already demonstrated their capabilities during trials, such as in the bilateral Varuna exercise conducted on the French carrier Charles de Gaulle, which showcased their compatibility in a carrier environment. The technological edge they provide will not only enhance our defensive posture in the face of challenges from regional adversaries, but will also serve as a deterrent against any potential aggressive moves by rival powers. This capability is essential given the dynamic security situation in the Indian Ocean region, where the balance of power is continually shifting and modern naval aviation assets are critical for maintaining strategic stability. The technical and operational merits of the Rafale Marine are complemented by their combat-proven track record. Having been deployed in various theaters such as Afghanistan, Libya, Mali, Iraq, and Syria, the Rafale has consistently demonstrated its effectiveness under demanding conditions. This field experience instills confidence in its reliability and performance, attributes that are indispensable in high-stakes operational scenarios. For those preparing for competitive exams or studies in defense and security studies, the details surrounding these jets, ranging from their structural modifications such as the reinforced undercarriage and arrestor hooks to their advanced onboard systems like the Thales RBE-2M radar, are noteworthy examples of how modern military technology is engineered to meet specific operational challenges. The Rafale Marine is not just an aircraft, it is a synthesis of advanced design, robust performance, and strategic adaptability, all tailored to the unique needs of carrier-based operations. In terms of strategic doctrine, the acquisition of these jets dovetails neatly with India's broader defense philosophy. Our policy of credible minimum deterrence, underpinned by the no first use nuclear doctrine, necessitates having a balanced and diversified portfolio of advanced weaponry. By augmenting our naval aviation with Rafale marine jets, we are not only bridging a critical capability gap but also enhancing our power projection capabilities across maritime domains. This move is especially significant in the context of the current security dynamics in the Indian Ocean, where challenges from state and non-state actors alike call for rapid response capabilities and a persistent state of readiness. The successful integration of these jets into our carrier air wings will provide us with a robust tool to secure our maritime interests, thereby reinforcing our commitment to maintaining a strategic edge in a complex geopolitical landscape. As we look further into the future, the Rafale Marine deal is also seen as a bridging technology, supporting the transition towards indigenous development. While the immediate need for these advanced fighter jets has been clearly recognized, the long-term vision remains focused on achieving self-reliance through programs such as the development of the twin-engine deck-based fighter. This indigenous project is a nod to the ambition that India harbors, to eventually design and produce carrier-based fighters that are fully tailored to our strategic needs. In the interim, the Rafale marine jets will serve as a critical platform, allowing our Navy to maintain operational continuity while we invest in homegrown technology and manufacturing prowess. This blend of immediate procurement with forward-looking indigenous development is reflective of an adaptive strategy that balances present requirements with future technological aspirations. It is also important to emphasize the extensive support package that accompanies this deal. The agreement isn't solely about acquiring the aircraft. It is a comprehensive package that includes provisions for extensive fleet maintenance, logistical support, and in-depth personnel training. These measures are designed to ensure that once the jets arrive, they can be seamlessly integrated into our naval operations, with a focus on long-term sustainability and high operational readiness. The offset obligations tied to the deal will further enhance our domestic capacity by fostering collaborations with local industries, thereby creating a broader ecosystem that supports both current operational needs and future technological innovations. Moreover, the financial aspects of this deal are just as critical as the operational ones. Valued at over $7.5 billion based on an estimated exchange rate of 80 Indian rupees to the USD, the investment reflects the significant confidence placed in the Rafale Marine as a game-changing asset for our naval forces. The strategic financial planning that underpins this deal is aimed not only at acquiring superior fighter jets but also at ensuring that this investment yields long-term returns through enhanced defense capabilities, increased operational flexibility, and reciprocal technology transfers. In the backdrop of these strategic imperatives, it is clear that this deal is more than just a procurement exercise. It is a carefully calibrated move designed to secure our national interests and bolster our position as a regional power. To summarize, the acquisition of 26 Rafale Marine jets stands as a cornerstone achievement in the ongoing efforts to modernize our naval aviation and expand our strategic capabilities. Approved on 9 April 2025, this deal not only represents the immediate operational enhancement of our aircraft carriers but also signifies a broader strategic partnership with France, highlighting decades of fruitful cooperation between the two nations. The technical sophistication of the Rafale Marine, reflected in its robust design, advanced electronic warfare systems, and omni-role capabilities, ensures that it is well equipped to handle a multitude of challenging scenarios, from air superiority to precision strike missions. The integration of these jets into our naval force will reinforce our power projection and provide the tactical edge needed to counter evolving security threats in the Indian Ocean region. As we continue to observe the unfolding dynamics of this deal, it is essential to appreciate its long-term impact on the defense landscape. With the first batch expected by 2029 and the full induction slated for 2031, the Rafale Marine jets will serve as a pivotal link between our current operational framework and our future vision of self-reliance in defense technology. The indigenous manufacturing boost anticipated through the offset obligations will not only foster local job creation but also contribute to the development of a resilient, high-tech defense industrial base. This outcome, in turn, is expected to have a ripple effect on our broader economic landscape, reinforcing the potential for technology transfer and innovation within critical sectors. In conclusion, the Rafale Marine deal is emblematic of India's proactive approach to defense modernization. It is a multifaceted initiative that addresses immediate security needs while laying the groundwork for a more self-sufficient and technologically advanced future. The strategic, technical, and economic dimensions of this deal underscore its importance, both in terms of enhancing our maritime capabilities and in strengthening our bilateral ties with France. As the deal moves through its final stages, there is much anticipation about its successful implementation and the substantial benefits it promises, ranging from increased operational flexibility on our carriers to a significant boost in domestic defense production capabilities. For those of you following the evolution of our defense strategy, this acquisition offers rich insights into how modern military procurement can simultaneously address short-term needs and support long-term strategic objectives. Answer this question in comments. The correct answer will be given heart and pinned. Lastly, we just want to let you know that we are a newly emerging online platform for competitive exams. Creating educational explainer videos like these requires a lot of effort, money, and time. If you like these videos and want us to excel and create videos in all categories of competitive exams, then you can consider supporting us with a one-time donation through the Crore platform and also by becoming a member through Patreon. This will help us create more such informative educational videos in the competitive exams space. So, one last time, subscribe and share this channel with all your friends who are preparing for competitive exams. And also, follow us on social media platforms. The links are given in the About section of the channel and also in the video description. So, see you in the next video.